So, hello everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. We are here in Online Formula Racing's Formula 1 Division 2, and we're at round 3 here at the Circuit of the Americas in the USA. I can't hear any audio, which I've just realised, so just give me a second. I'm just going to plug a different headset in. Sorry about this. Right then, I can hear everything and it's all going okay. So as I was saying, we are here in Circuit of the Americas in Online Formula Racing's Formula 1 Division 2 Round 3. I am just going to quickly show you guys what's going on with the Driver Championship. Let's see if you can see this. Hopefully you can. Yep, I've just brought that up now as we're just doing the 18-minute quali. I'm just going to open up the OFR app that's available in app stores near you. And I'm just going to move it as well, actually, because it's just being scared by the OFR logo at the top right there. Let's put it about here. All right, so we're just going to go to the divisions, F1 Season 6 Division 2, and just have a look at the driver standings at the moment. So there are only 9 D2 drivers. However, the D1 drivers can race in this race, which happens, their race happens in an hour's time, and they can use this for practice, essentially. But look how close this is. Look, BJ Robbo, first place at the minute on 48 points. Hazy, who's got his first win last week, is currently sat in P2 with 45 points. And then we've got Smalley in P3 with 34 points at the moment. And that rounds out top 3. Now, from 4 all the way down to 9, we've got Licit, Danny, Figgy, Lex, Turfley and Bonko Brive, who are all racing today apart from Lex, so we're going to see a few shuffles, I reckon, in this driver's standings at the moment. In terms of the constructors, it's going to look pretty much the same because there aren't really any teams at the moment because they're just single drivers in a single team at the minute, but as we do get more drivers coming in over the season, then we shall see. Let's quit that now. And let's get back to the qualifying. So, we've currently got Proctor out in first place, but we are just going to be focusing on the D2 drivers. We did have a little bit of a complaint saying that we were focusing on the D1 drivers. AJ, very nice to have you here in the stream. Let's stop that nonsense. Second of all, so we've got D2 drivers. Robot, when is Candice joining? AJ, you know you always baffle me with these jokes. I have no idea what you are talking about. Is that some kind of race-related joke? I don't know. You're going to have to fill me in here. But anyway, let's get back to it. We're racing at Circuit of the Americas, and it is a very, very tricky track. Now, BJ Robbo is currently on a hot lap. You can see he's absolutely flying around these right-handers through 16 and 18 there. He's coming up to the second to last left-hander here. It's a really blind corner there. If you've got the racing line on, that's going to help you a lot. And I think BJ Robbo does use the racing line, but look, he's got through the final corner okay at 20. He's come across the line, and he's finished with a 1:33.258. Now, I think we know that the D1 fastest time is going to be somewhere around the 1:29s, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong there. But that's about 3 seconds off at the moment. But he's got a long way to go. You know, we've got 15 minutes left of quali, so we're just going to have to wait and see what's going on. Now I'm going to quickly jump back down to another D2 driver. That's Bonko Brive, who's currently moving out the way. He's in the McLaren, and he's new to the game too. So we're going to see him improve over the next few races, as we've been seeing from race 1 already. It's a really tricky part of the track, those S's though, so you do need to be careful there. So let's quickly switch down to see where Hazy is on track. Joto Jusu has retired from D1, but he said he'll fill in for D2 whenever he can because he still enjoys racing. Hazy's in that Red Bull. He's got a teammate, Joto Jusu, at the minute, who's right behind him. Hazy hasn't validated though. Look at that, moving out the way. So his temporary teammate, Joto Jusu, can get past. As I said before, Hazy did have his very first race win last week, I believe, after the race winner on track, Figgy, got a penalty. But let's hope Figgy can make a comeback as Smalley is still in the pits, Ollie's in the pits, and Figgy's out on track right now in that racing point there, that pink Mercedes from 2019. Now let's see how he gets on. Yeah, AJ, I'm sorry. I know I might be old, but I definitely don't get the joke. I'm going to quickly see if I can bring up the track map though, because I have forgot the corner numbers here. There we go, got it back already. It's in there. And let's see how he gets on there. So he's just come through that blind corner at turn 19. Into turn 20, Figgy goes. He hasn't invalidated. He is on a hot lap. Let's see what time he's going to set. Fastest D2 currently is the 1:32.827. It is. It is Nick Figgy, who is now taking pole in terms of the D2 drivers. So congratulations there, Nick Figgy. What a lap. Now, I do want to try and catch a hot lap from someone. This is Turfy right now, who is on a hot lap. He's coming up the back straight now, coming down into turn 12 after he's made his way up the hill there. DRS wide open, you want to brake just after that 100 metre board, and you want to please take as much curb as you can. Now, everyone knows the Stinson line here is to take as much curb as you can on the left there. You can almost cut it because the corner is so acute. You can actually get all two wheels off the track and back on before your rear wheels are off the track, so you can cut it quite quickly. Quite easily, sorry, not quickly. Now here comes Turfy. He's coming through these right-handers through 16, 17 and 18 there. It is full throttle if you nail it right. Haven't got any notification what the weather's going to be like for the race, but I think it's going to be dry. I think we have a dry setting in D2. He gets through turn 19 okay. He's broke a little bit early, bit of a lock up on that front left tyre there as he now opens up his DRS and squirts the throttle as he crosses the line in a 1:33.577. So he's not improved yet. That was a pretty decent lap from him though. He's only, what, a second down? Less than a second down on the fastest D2 time at the minute, so that was a decent lap from him. Now, we're going to jump back down to Illicit Power, who's just come out of the pits. Oh, look at that! His Random Series gets really close to him. He almost loses the rear. Random does another D1 driver there as he makes his way round Illicit Power, but is he blocking him now? It looks like he might be. And Illicit's just having to back off it. That's interesting. Now, D1 drivers have been given a strict non-interference policy. They're not allowed to interrupt any D2 drivers, but hey, it looks like that could have just happened there. We'll wait to see if there's a report at the end of this, but that looks a little, a little interesting to say the least. Now, let's get back up to the top of the D2. Where's Figgy's in the pits, so we'll leave him for now. BJ's in the pits as well. Turfleet's still out on his hot lap. He's just coming down again where we caught him last time into turn 12. He's asking for the info. Ah, yes, sorry about that. Let's, I've just lost it. Oh, there we go. Telemetry. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. It is all up now, though. And I think he's going to be coming into the pits now because I think his time for his fuel is up. Now, let's quickly see if anyone's showing their telemetry. It would be nice to see if they are. I'll quickly just flip through it as we ride on board with Turfley. Someone's on a flying lap in P8. Oh, that's Turfy. He's on a flying lap. He's coming in. He's on an in lap. Okay. Who else is out at the moment? Proctor is, and we've got Illicit Power still out. Hazy's on an out lap, and we do have Hazy's telemetry. So let's stick with this then, and let's see how it gets on. It's hard to position this in the right place. I don't really know where to put it, to be honest. I'll leave it there for now. That looks like a good place. Right. So let's get to Hazy then. And here he comes to start his lap. So you can see there, he's already got 8% wear on that front left, 7 all round on the others. His left tyre's got a little bit cold there, and he's squirting the throttle now. Let's see how he does. So into turn 1, he's coming uphill now. He wants to brake just after that black board on the right there. He does that okay. I don't think he's got the line on. I don't think he uses any assist whatsoever actually. But look at that, he's got through there okay. He's on one lap of fresh, soft tyres. His rear left is heating up a little bit there. And watch the alternating temperature between the left and right tyres here. We've got a little bit of red on the front right. Look at that, a lot of red on the front left as he's coming around that right-hander. He needs to cool these tyres down as he finishes the S's in sector 1 and he starts to make his way through turns 8, 9 and 10. So he's got through there okay. His sector 1 time, let's just quickly switch to the time tab and see what it was. It was a 25.816, so he's actually down on his best time at the minute. Let's get back to those tyres and see how he's getting on as he's made his way through turn 11. DRS wide open now. And look at this, tyres are starting to cool down. Looking at around 86 degrees, he needs to keep them above 80, so he's got enough grip as he's going through the 3rd sector. In he comes into turn 12 now. Let's see if he cuts any of the curb. No, he doesn't. Big lock up on that front left though. Didn't overheat the tyres, thankfully, but he's going to get some heat into those left tyres as he's coming around this right-hander right now. You'll see them peak slightly as he's coming through here, getting a lot of load into them. just above 90 there. Big lock up on the front left. You saw it just light up red on the surface tent there. And he's spinning. Oof, look at that rear right tyre lighting up to 102 degrees there. He needs to be careful now. This is going to have a lot of load on those left tyres. You can see them heating up there as he's coming around this right-hander. He's got through it okay though. Is he going to be blind as he goes through? He's got a little bit deep there, but he's managed to save it. He has held on to that left-hander, and through turn 20 he comes. A little bit of oversteer as he's coming out of the corner. He squirts that throttle. He crosses the line. He's not managed to improve. He was 1.1 seconds down on his time, but he is going for another one. So let's turn that telemetry off for now. Let's see who else is on a hot lap for the D2. So we've got Blanco guy here, who's currently coming around the final corner now. Let's see what he can do. His fastest was a 1:33.412. What is he going to get to now? He's going to get pole for the D2 drivers. He's just set a 1:32.077. Bravo, bravo. Now we're going to quickly jump down to BJ Robbo to see where he's at as well. So he's just coming up the DRS zone right now, which I believe is the straight up to turn 12. Yes, he is there. He's on a hot lap as well. So let's see what BJ Robbo can do. And let's see actually if his telemetry is being shared. He's not sharing it, so I'll leave it off for now. I'll stick with Hazy's telemetry and just bring it up because I think he's the only one that's sharing it. So in terms of the sector times, it doesn't look like BJ Robbo is up. He was actually down on his sector 1, slightly up on his sector 2. And look at that, he hasn't improved. He's on a 1:33.258. I don't think that was his fastest. No, because he was 3 tenths down in sector 1 and only a 10th up each in his sectors 2 and 3. So I don't think that is. He switched to lean fuel now though, and I think he's going to be closer to the end. Now, let's quickly jump back up to Nick Figgy, who's also on a hot lap. There you go, he's just improved his time by 3 tenths per second. He's gone up to 6th place right now in that racing point. So that's 2nd in terms of the D2 drivers and 6th on track at the moment. So that's another solid finish, but there's still 5 minutes left. There's still a long way to go before this quali ends. Nils, thanks for joining the chat. It would have been great to see you in D1, but obviously schoolwork is more important, so you keep studying, boy. As we're just riding on board with Nick Figgy, who I don't think has enough fuel to get to the end here. So let's ride on board with Turfley. Another new driver here in OFR, looking to move up the ranks. Let's see if he's got his telemetry on. He's currently in P10. No, he doesn't have his telemetry on, unfortunately, but we will stick with him for now, though, because he is on a hot lap. We're going to shortly see what his sector 2 time is, just as he comes around this corner and approaches turn 13. Is he up on his time? He's down 123 milliseconds down on his time at the minute, but he can still make it up. He can still make it up. Nils asking, AJ, have you heard about the new OFR driver Mike? I've got a feeling he's setting up a joke here. Go on, Nils, give us the punchline. As Turfley's now making his way through sector 3, he's got through 16 to 18 okay. He's got a lot of heat into those front tyres actually. He's got a big lockup on that front left. He just got his front right tyre up to 121 degrees. Definitely overheated it there and doesn't improve. He's 6 tenths down on his time. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, thanks for joining Nils and focus on that schoolwork. Bronco Drive at the moment is the fastest D2 driver on track. He set a 1:32 flat, which is a very, very good time. Figgy's only set a 1:32.529, and we haven't actually seen Smalley. We haven't seen Smalley all qualifying so far. So let's see how he's getting on in that black Mercedes. He's currently in P11. He is sharing his telemetry, so let's bang that on the screen. You can see it right there. He's on 4% wear, far better than Hazy was when he started his lap, as you can see. And let's start look at the load into his right tyres as he comes through this tricky left-hander at turn 12. 106 degrees it peaked at, so not too high in terms of temperature there. And I just don't like the positioning of this. I need to move it again. Let's put it here for now. There we go. And he does look like he's struggling a bit. He does look like he's struggling. Look at the heat into his left tyres there, 160 degrees surface and core for his rear left there. And he's locked up again, and he's almost spun it, he's lost it, but all 4 tyres were overheated slightly there, but he's managed to hold on to it. He's got on the throttle early as well. Is he going to improve on his time? He is going to improve, but he hasn't jumped up the order yet. He's still in, I think, 5th place in terms of the D2 drivers at the minute. And so, yeah, it's just not enough at the moment. He's got a way to go. Oh, Nils, I nearly read that out. You almost got me. You're going to have to try a little bit harder though. That was close. That was close for sure. Now, where's Hazy? How's Hazy getting on it? Have I missed any D2 drivers? I don't think I have. I think we're okay. I'm just going to quickly check Discord to make sure. Yep, nothing's going on in Discord, we're all good. So let's just quickly see what's going on with some of the fastest T1 guys at the minute. Proctor looks like he's flying at the minute now. No, he's not. He's 3 seconds down on his Sector 2 time. Not sure. Oh, he's on his out lap. He's saved a lot of his ERS at the minute, so he must be, I don't know, preparing for another lap, I think. I don't think he's got time to come in and head back out. He's just invalidated, I think. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. He's coming in, you can see that, yeah, that's his last chance for a lap, so he's going to be starting P2 for now. Now, where's Alyssa? Is he improving this time? He's currently on a 141.216. We've got CK joining us, saying good luck D2. CK, remind me who you are. I have a terrible memory, I'm getting old. I'm definitely getting old. Oof, and look at this, he's got a McLaren behind him. Oh, and he's had to jump out of the way. Who was that? It's not random, it's Bonko Bribe who's trying to improve on his time. So let's see if he can get into the 131s. No, he can't. Oh, he's giving up on the lap for now, so I think he's trying to generate some heat into his tyres. It might be a bit too early on to do that, actually. We've got a yellow in Sector 1. I think that's illicit. Let's have a look. Oh, it might have been illicit. Might have been, but there's only 50 seconds left of quali at the minute. Smalley's in the pits. I don't think Smalley's going to come back out. Turfley's in the pits as well. Their time is done. BJ Robbo has invalidated at the minute, and it's still currently Bronco Drive in P1 in terms of the D2 drivers. Super Bounty is permanently in the Mercedes, returning as a reserve driver for D2. Super Bounty was, I think, our first ever D2 champion in OFR. He took the crown nice and early on. He's been only getting better and better ever since, but he's made the transition to PC racing, and he should be taking part in the next OFR ACC League. Just in case you guys weren't aware, we are starting 2 ACC Leagues in June. We're having a PS4 League and a PC League. There's actually going to be a £50 CD keys voucher for the winners of both. So if you do want to participate in that, let me know. But the checkered flag has come out for a few drivers. It's still looking like, well, Bronco 5 has not improved, but he has finished in pole for now. So who can take it from him? Is BJ Robbo going to be the one? Let's have a look. He's just got through, or he's just going through, sorry, Sector 1 right now. And he didn't get the checkered flag, so he does have a chance to improve. Let's see if he can. He's 1/10 up on his time, so currently that's going to set him at a 130, a high 132. That's not enough to jump Bonko Drive at the moment. So let's see if you can do anything magic in sectors 2 and 3. Hello, Hazy, and oh, it's Count. He is the Count Shacular himself. Good to have you here, CK. I'm glad you've joined the stream. I hope to see you racing soon, yeah, for sure. Let me guys, if you guys have any ideas of how to make the stream better too, you can see I've put a few graphics around. I got the website top left, I got the event details in the bottom there. You know, anything. I'm using Streamlabs, so anything you can think of would be great. So let me know. Is the replay function working? No, I haven't started it. BJ Robbo has invalidated, so he's not going to be able to set the fastest graphics around. I got the website top left, I got the replay function as well. And that looks like it's it. So, just so you guys remember, I'm just going to quickly bring up the OFR app again, just so you can see. Just so I can remind you rather of the current driver standings. So, in terms of the driver standings, it is BJ Robbo who's currently leading, 48 points. He's on 3 points ahead of Hazy, who joined the chat, who's currently on 45 points, 3 points behind, and then Smalley in P3, 14 points behind P1, and 11 points behind P2. He's saying make sure you've got no audio on the route there. So if you look at the website top left, I've got the event details, like do graphics around. I've got the website top left, I've got the, you guys can hear me twice, and on the, you know, and anything, I'm using Streamlabs, so anything you can think of. I think I've turned it back. Okay, back to the stream. So BJ Robbo won the first race, followed by Figgy and Denava. But it was Figgy, oh, this is qualifying, sorry. So he won the first race. It was BJ Robbo. Then it was Hazy because of Figgy's penalty, and this is the third race now, so there's no results yet. But what are the penalties looking like as well? No one's got any penalty points. I wonder if there's been any reports for the first two races. Yeah, so Figgy got a one-page grid penalty for overtaking the driver on the track. And there was another one in the first race. Oh, there was an incident between Turfley and Hazy, yes, but the stewards decided on no further action, so nothing came about, as you can see here. So yeah, not many penalties in D2, which is really, really nice to see. Really nice to see. And it looks like the lobby might have glitched. Fantastic. Yes, it looks like it's illicit powers glitch because it's not giving him a checkered flag, as you can see. Let's see where he is. Oh, there we go. I think it's done. And there we go, there are the results. So, as you can see, in terms of the D2 drivers, the top 5 are currently all D1, but then after that it's Bronco Driver, the 1:32.0. He set that quite early on, didn't manage to improve, but was a very solid time. Second fastest driver in D2 is Nick Figgy. Look at that, 5/10 behind. So, yeah, really, really good job there by Bronco Drive. Then it's BJ Robbo, Turfley and Smalley, followed by Illicit, Hazy and Ollie, who didn't set a time. I think he just disconnected, unfortunately. So Liam's just restarting, so hopefully we can get him back as soon as possible. But in the meantime, I'm just quickly going to go to the loading screen to figure out what's going on. So just bear with us, guys. So, hello guys, welcome back. I think Liam has managed to rejoin, hopefully. Let's hope we don't get any more glitches going on. It also said Ollie just joined as well, so I really don't have any idea what's going to go on now. We don't have a formation lap. I've already got the sound glitch. Oh, looks like we do have a formation lap. Hazy was disqualified. Turfy was disqualified. They'll just be back on the grid then. Yeah, formation lap is on. So let's see who can get their tyres heated up the quickest. I'm going to bring it up on screen so you guys can see. And let's ride on board with Santi. So let's try to make Santi the fastest D1 guy, which I suppose I think he's almost leading the championship at the minute. I think he won the first race, which is really, really nice to see. Ollie's left, so Ollie cannot join, unfortunately. And let's bring up the telemetry. So, Santi, where are your tyres? So, as you can see there, he's currently green all round, which is pretty much exactly where he needs to be. His left tyre is just cooling down as he goes through that right-hander there at turn 11. And now his front left is cooled down too. His surface temperature is not too bad, but the core temperature is the one he needs to focus on. It's currently at 77 degrees, but you can see, look, as he starts to weave left and right, it's starting to pick up. And that's what you need to aim for here. You need to keep those core temperatures green, which is, I think, above 80 degrees and less than 95. He needs to keep them around there and try to get the surface temperature somewhere similar. So when you start the race, you can have as much grip as you possibly can and pretty much rocket away. Let's hope he can do it. So here he comes to line up. What did he get his tyres to? He got, look at that, perfectly green. Let's just quickly flick through the rest of them. Everyone's done a pretty decent job, as you can see. A very, very decent job. They've done almost everything right. So let's turn off the telemetry and let's watch the start of the race. Just quickly bring up the details. Here we go, and let's watch the race start. So we've already got a glitch. It's saying that Illicit's in first place. We've got the 5 lights, and oh, we are away. So there we go. The Ferrari doesn't get a decent start. You can see here that Proctor's already trying to move up the inside, but after the initial phase, as he gets up to gear 3, Johto just rockets through the first corner. Look at Johto Juicu go. He's taken the lead. Santi's been knocked down to P2, and Proctor has been knocked down to P3. What a start from Johto Juicu. He said he was having trouble with this track all week, but not with a start like that. It looks like he's absolutely rocketed away. Now we've got a lot of drama going on between the D2 guys in the middle of the track at the minute. Look at this. We've got some guys moving up, some guys moving down. Let's see who's lost out the most. It's Bonko Driver's lost out 2 positions already. Has he got any damage on his wing? I can't quite see. He's in that McLaren. You're going to see him now. It looks like he's got a few winglets missing. No, he hasn't. Oh, look at that down the inside. He's gone deep into the corner. Has he pushed anyone wide? No, he hasn't. And look at that. Super Bounty's just flown past him there because of that strange entry that Bronco Drive took into turn 11. All kicking off in lap 1, first sector. And we're on lap 1 of 14. We've got a long way to go here. Let's see what they can do. So Bronco Drive is still trying to chase these guys down. What's going on at the back of the grid here? Has anyone got any damage? I can't see any damage in the telemetry at least. Oh, there we go. We do have some damage. It's P13. It's small. He's got some wing damage. Interesting. Just so you guys can see, I'll bring it up right now. That's Smalley's car. And you can see there he's got 6% front left wing damage. I wonder what happened to him. Oof, that should be manageable. It should be manageable. He shouldn't have to pit, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Now let's get back to the race. Oof, look at that. Oh, look at that. A lot of stuff going on there. I have got the replay of that, so I will just quickly watch what happened there. Did we manage to catch it? I think we did. Here they come up to turn 19 now. Smalley takes the corner okay. Oh, it's not. He just oversteers and Illicit just goes wide behind him. No contact between any of those two drivers there. So I think everything's okay. Now we do have a yellow flag in sector 2. Let me just quickly see what's going on there. We've got a few drivers jumping up and down. The intervals are all still broken. Good job, Codemasters. We'll keep the position change up for now. But we've got a few overtakes. Figgy's dropped back. Oh, he's against the wall. He's lost a lot of wing as well. What happened to Figgy there? I missed that, unfortunately. Something's happened to him. Where's Illicit? Has Illicit got wing damage too? As we're watching Smalley and Hazy go side by side here. Look at that. That's how you go side by side into a corner, guys. Nice and clean. No contact whatsoever. D2 drivers showing these D1 drivers how to race at the moment. Good job, guys. No, I'm kidding, of course. Ah, thanks, Count. So that incident happened at the start. They collided. Interesting. I missed that, unfortunately. As we've seen the first penalty here, Lavsesh has got his first penalty. He's going to be racing in D1 in 25 minutes' time. But we're currently on lap 3 of 14 at the minute as Johto extends his advantage with the fastest lap there. He's 7/10 ahead at the minute, but it's still Smalley and Hazy battling. Hazy doesn't look like he's having a good time, to be honest. He was a lot quicker in Spa last week. He looks like he's slightly off the pace here, so that means that this track might not be the best for him. But they're still fighting, and let's see what happens a bit later on. Now let's have a look at the D2 leader at the minute. That's Bronco Bribe, who has had a really nice race to start with. He's lost one position, but that's only to a D1 driver. And he's currently holding off the back of the D2 drivers pretty well. Look, he's got BJ Robert just 7/10 behind him as he's making his way through the S's and rounding out sector 1. He's done a pretty decent job so far. Let's see how close BJ Robert is. He is fairly close, but not in striking distance at the moment. Now DRS should be enabled because it is lap 3. So let's see if anything can come of this. Look at that. Bronco Bribe just shot away and BJ Roberts having to downshift to get some extra acceleration. That was strange. That was very, very strange. I think he's gaining on him slightly here. He's just picked over a second, so he's actually losing time. But look at that, Bronco Bribe almost loses the car there, but he manages to hold on to it in the end. Is Bronco Bribe catching up to Super Banty? No, he's 1.6 seconds behind at the moment. So we will keep an eye on that. Let's just quickly see what's going on with this battle at the front here. 3 guys battling for P1 at the minute. I'm surprised Jose Drusu doesn't want to race in T1. He is holding off for one of the fastest guys in P1 at the minute, OFR Santu Reka. He's doing a really, really fantastic job. I think Santi's going to just kind of wear into him here, just stalk him for a few laps and then he's going to pounce. But yeah. Let's run on board with him quickly. I know we're focused on the D1 drivers, but I'll switch back in a second. You can see how smooth Santi's on the controller. Let's not forget that. And he looks so smooth through the S's there. How he's doing that, I do not know, but that looks incredibly smooth. Johto's on the controller too. Let's not forget that. Proctor's on the wheel, I believe. We've got yellow in 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that's a McLaren. And oh, that's a Figgy who's gone around as well. Oh no, it's not McLaren, it's Figgy. It's Figgy who's gone around. Interesting. He's not on pace at the moment, is he? Not at all. Now look at this gap, it's closing down again. It's just under 0.4 of a second at the moment. And Johto is still doing a decent job. And look at this, Bronco Bribe has got past the D1 Super Bounty. Good job, Bronco Bribe. He's gone purple in that middle sector too, so that DRS must have helped him a lot. I think you can gain around 20 kilometers per hour with that DRS, and that will sure help him get that fastest middle sector there. As we've seen Proctor spin around from P4, and now Bronco Bribe is going to be challenging Proctor. Proctor's tyres are going to be super hot right now. He's going to need to take it easy around these fast corners. Oh, that's it. Proctor's in. Proctor's in the pits. And Bounty's going to get DRS here, but so is Bronco Bribe because he was right behind Proctor on that DRS detection zone, so that's going to help out Bronco Bribe a lot here. Is Bounty going to be able to get close? Not too close. It's going to be really tricky to follow as he makes his way through the S's here. Look at this. Smalley's overtaken Proctor and Lavsesh, who are both in the pits right now as well. Smalley's still got that 6% wing damage at the minute, and there goes Hazy past them both as well. Smalley's pulled away 5 seconds on Hazy. So Smalley he had about 20 laps practice, I think, as Hazy goes deep into turn 1 there, but manages to recover okay. Now we've got another yellow flag in sector 3. It's Figgy again. He's lost all of his wing now. What is happening to Figgy? He needs to keep his cool and just get back on track, take it easy, return to the pits, wait for those tyres to cool down. He's having a tricky race here. He's having a very, very tricky race, but let's hope he can recover. He's letting all of the drivers pass, and look at this, he spin. Oh, Figgy, take it easy, take it easy. And he's lost the wheel. Well, that's exactly how to DNF if you want to. He had a bit of trouble with the overheating of the tyres there and lack of downforce, but that's a VSC and that's Figgy out of the race. DRS has been enabled again, so that's the VSC over, and there's just, that was a really, really short VSC. And Figgy's left the session. So, BJ Robbo is currently taking the lead now. He hasn't pitted yet. Let's just quickly switch to the pit stop so you guys can see. Detail stops. So both BJ Robbo and Turfley haven't pitted, but BJ Robbo is, I think, he's running in P2 at the minute because Bonkrabive has pitted, and BJ Robbo still needs to come in. So where is he right now? It looks like he's just finishing off the S's. Yes, he is. He's coming up to turn 11 now. So when is he going to pit? Now, Smalley, who hasn't pitted either, has currently got 36% wear on his front tyres and 30 on the rears. Now, those softs are going to be, well, the actual time that he's doing is going to be dropping off slightly. He's going to be increasing, and he's going to be slowing down. So I think now would actually be a good time for him to pit as Santi makes it past Turkey. And Santi is still on the hunt for Jota. Is doing an absolutely fantastic job here as well. It's phenomenal. It really, really is. Another yellow flag. I keep saying it. Another yellow flag in sectors 1, 2, and 3 here. Something just happened behind Santi. I think it might have been Turkey. We're right on board with Turkey actually, because he's the P2 driver. You can see how he's getting on. He needs to stop. You can see him locking up. He's coming into the pits now. He's in. Turkey is in. Now he's going to be racing in D1 actually. So this is, I suppose, considered a practice race for him as well. He's going to be learning the track, learning every single bump. He needs to know where he can accelerate early, where he can brake a bit later. This is vital practice for him. I think we might see a really good performance from him into the end. Let's hope he does. Now, where's that put? So Smalley still hasn't pitted. He is really waiting for a safety car here, isn't he? I don't think he wants to pit too early. Yeah, I think he's really, really waiting for a safety car. He might be able to get away with it as well. If one was come out now and he pits, he might come out. He might only lose 2 places here. We've got a yellow flag. Is it? He's okay. Hard to see who that yellow flag is for, to be honest, but everyone's still moving around the track in the right direction. So let's hope there was nothing too serious. Santi has just set the fastest lap on that medium tyre, and he has actually got past Jota Juicy there. Ronco Bryce picks up a penalty. Superguardi's picks up a penalty there as well. And we've got another yellow flag in sector 3. It looks like it's an Alpha, but there's no one off track there at the minute, so I'm not really sure what's going on with these flags. It could be a bug. It could be a bug. Oh, Bounty's retired from the session in the pits too. That's interesting. I'm not sure what happened to Bounty.
Super Bounty's left the session. Big Indiana. That's 2 drivers down. And with only 6 laps to go, including this one, Jota going to go down the inside. He's going to brake really, really late there. That was ambitious. Has he managed to hold on to it? No, he's not. Look at that switchback from Santi there. They're going to go side by side. And look at that. Santi is still ahead. That was a clever positioning of the car from Santi there. But look at that. It's gone really, really deep into that tricky left-hander there. Is Jota going to be able to fight back here? He doesn't want to tuck him behind. He's going to be losing downforce. And look how wide he's going there. Ooh. And Santi's just picked up a penalty. 3 seconds worth of the time penalty there. The fight is on. Now, where's Hazy and where's BJ Robbo? Has Smalley pitted yet? Yes, he has. He has pitted. And he's got about 5 seconds. No, sorry. He's got about 7 seconds, sorry, to Turfley if he wants to get past him. We've got a yellow in sector 2. We've got a full caution. We've got a full track yellow at the minute. I think it's a bug. I think we're seeing that really strange bug that Codemasters is just so famous for. Oh, and Hazy dives into the pits. Hazy hasn't pitted yet, has he? This is going to be his one and only stop. And there's Hazy out of the pits, so he's going to come out in P10 at the minute. He's got 1 driver behind him, and he's got Fing, or 2 drivers behind him because Fing is retired, of course. So Hazy could be taking the driver's standings championship here. Well, I don't mean take the whole championship, so I think he's going to finish in P1. But let's see if he can do it. We've still got that battle going on out ahead between Jota and Santu. Jota is just not giving up, and Santu is doing an absolutely phenomenal job with his defence here at the moment. So a lot going on. A lot going on. Oh, and look at that. Alyssa's gone straight into the wall. Oh, no. What happened there? Getting to click save replay, sorry guys. Let's see what happened. So as he's coming around the final corner, he just gets oversteered, just goes straight into the wall. That's a shame. But I'm glad he's fighting back. Look at this, he's still going, he's still going. He's having to lift over, he's lost some wing, has he? Yes. Oh no, he hasn't. He's still got all of his wing. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Jotu's dropped back 8 tenths now, but look at this, Proctor and Smalley are battling here. As Proctor's getting a little bit snappy as he's come through turn 20 there. Interesting, and Lavsesh is putting the pressure on Turfley as well. Look at that, down the inside at turn 1. Turfley's not giving up though. No, he is not. He's going to hold on to that. Look at him go. Well done, Turfley. So great to see. Look, he's going to be very happy with that one. That was a nice move there. He did not want to give that up. Well done. And we've now got a yellow in sector 3, and there's no car there. What is going on here? This is strange. Codemasters, come on. You've got to sort this out. This is ridiculous. Now, where are the other battles on track? We've got Bronco Drive looking to get back up to the back of Proctor here. He is going to... Oh no, he's not going to get DRS. And look at this yellow in sector 3. It's still there. There's no one there. This is a delayed yellow flag, I think, from when Alyssa just went through there and spun. Proctor gets past Smalley. And Jota is now catching up to the back of Santi again into turn 1. If he can hold on through the S's here, he's got a chance. And let's not forget, Santi's got that penalty at the minute, and Jota, who's normally the penalty magnet, doesn't have any penalties at the moment. This is like some alternate universe where Jota is suddenly penalty free and enjoying his least favourite track. What's happening? I think yes, Jota is going to have a nice chance at an overtake here. Santi's only got 8% of his overtake there as well. So if Jota can get a clean exit, which he can, he's going to jump in here. Overtake already on from 4th gear, I believe. He's got DRS. Here he comes. We've got a yellow flag in sectors 1, 2 and 3. God knows why. And here comes Johto, overtake done. Is he going to go deep into turn 12 though? He's not, and this time he's got it right, and this time Santi cannot get that position back yet. We still have 3 laps to go though. Anything can happen. So he's made it through, and Santi's going to be fighting back now. Now let's quickly see what's going on between the D2 drivers. We've got Hazy. Oh, that's a spin. Was that a spin? It could have been. But Hazy's just got past Bronco Drive, I believe. Now, let me see if that was a spin. I only caught the end of it there. Let's see if we managed to see that. They're going through. This is the battle between Johto and Santi. And there we go. No, there was no contact. Hazy just snuck through. So good job, Hazy. Brilliant to see. Bronco Driver is now 2 seconds behind Hazy as they're coming through turn 12 here. It looks like he's struggling a bit. Has he got any wing damage? It doesn't look like it. And Larvsesh is still pushing Turfleet to the limit here, but now he's got a bit of drama going on with Proctor as well, as Proctor's managed to catch up. Oh, look at that! Now, Santi could be making a move. No, he's got no overtake left. Santi's only on 5%, 3% overtake, whereas Joto's on 14. I think Santi's burned his overtake as he goes really deep into turn 12 there. He's gone wide as well. He's stayed on the throttle. Look at that. Because he stayed on the throttle, he's picked up another penalty. Really interesting. 2.5 laps left. Proctor is putting the pressure on Turfy. I think this is really good for Turfy actually, because he's seeing what racing in E1 is going to be like. And look at this, they're side by side. Proctor's going to get the DRS though. And look at that, you can just see Turfy starting to just disappear there. That's that 20 kilometers per hour speed advantage. He's just pulling away. Larvsesh looking to make a move around the outside there, but Turfleet is holding on to it. And that was Illicit doing something crazy there. Not sure what was happening there. Look at this, Larvsesh is right on the limit, and he's still managing to not come into contact with Turfleet. Larvsesh is a very clean driver, and he knows how to battle wheel to wheel. And you can see that right now. He's patient, he knows where not to stick it, and he's doing a really, really decent job. Good job. Smalley's just 4.4 seconds behind, but where is Smalley finishing at the minute? Because look at this, it's BJ, it's Turfy, and then it's Smalley. That is another podium for Smalley at the moment. He's going to be happy with that. Hazy's got another penalty. Oh no, I've jinxed him! Ooh, almost! Clever brake work there by Smalley. Manages to avoid, and that's what it is, look, there's another yellow flag just after turn 12 there, and that is where we just saw Illicit spin. So I think that the yellow flags are just getting delayed. I think that's what it must be. There you go, Codemasters, doing some debugging for you on the fly. Sort it out. Now, this battle is going to come to the final lap. We're on lap 13 out of 14 at the minute, and we've only got 1.5 laps left to go. Santi going wide again, manages to avoid a penalty this time. But that's just allowing Johto just to creep ahead slightly there. The gap just under 0.8 of a second. Another yellow in sector 3 where there is no car. Santi's got, no, he's using up his overtake. I don't think that's a good idea. Anyway, Turfley is now pushing on. Larvsesh, who's managed to get past. I think driver of the day here is probably going to be Turfley from D2. I think he's actually done a really phenomenal job. He's been battling these D1 drivers wheel to wheel for quite some time, and he's not given it up. He's not backed off. He's fought them wheel to wheel, and it's going really well for him. I don't think he's made a single mistake. He's not even got a penalty look. He is actually on fire. Oof, that's close between these two. So we're just going to quickly jump back up to Johto, who's going to cross the line here. Oh, where is he? No, he's not. He's just coming up to turn 12. Sorry, I was getting confused there. So let's just... Oh, Turfy's just starting his final lap now. That's why. But Larvsesh has managed to break away. I think Turfy struggled there with the AI of Ollie. I think that's what happened. So let's jump to the race leader at the minute then, because on track it's going to be Johto. If Santi gets past him, I don't think he's going to be able to pull a 6-second gap. That's how many penalties he has at the minute.
So I think this is going to be Joe2's race win. And of course, it will be the race win for the D2 driver, BJ Robbo. Another win. That's 2 out of 3. Good job, BJ Robbo. So they've made it through. The right-handers okay. The blind left-hander at turn 19. It is going to be the final corner, and it is going to be Joe2 winning the race on track. Santu is going to get P3. Oh, look at that! Santu crashes into the wall as he crosses the line, and he gets jumped by Random Serious. So it's Joe2, Random, and Santu. Next up, it's going to be P4 BJ Robbo, who is P1 in D2. Like I said, that's going to be 2 out of the 3 race wins there. Very, very decent job. Proctor's behind him, but Proctor's got no chance of catching up unless BJ Robbo makes a mistake here. So that's another, it's looking like another race win for BJ Robbo here. Well done, good job. And he's going to cross the line. Yeah, very good job. Well done there, BJ Robbo. It's Proctor next, D1 driver is finishing in P5. Large actually going to be finishing P6. Another D1 driver there, and Turfley, in my opinion, driver of the day. Congratulations on that P2. Smalley, yet another podium. He's going to be very, very happy with that as Hazy just makes his way through that blind left-hander at turn 19. Hazy's going to be happy as well, a P4 for him. Not his best finish. I don't think he got much practicing, but I think he's going to be happy with that. I think he's going to be better in the other tracks. We might even see some more race wins from him. Next up is going to be Bronco Bride in P5, I believe. And then last but not least, it's going to be Illicit Power, who's going to finish in P6. And here we go. Good job there, Bronco Bride. And Illicit Power has got a whole lap left. That's interesting. It's another glitch. I think Illicit is... I think that's that weird glitch happening again. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's it. That's the race over. I'm just going to quickly grab the results, then stop the stream and start the D1 stream, which starts in about 7 minutes' time. Yeah, we're running it very, very close today. Yep, and there we have it, guys. There's the results. So thanks very much for tuning in, and in about 10 minutes' time, you're going to have another stream for the D1 race, 80-minute quali and a 50% race. Thanks very much for tuning in. See you guys later.